Hey YouTube, it's Jacob here, and we're bringing you another one. So we are on the Tufting journey. Um, I have everything I need to get started. I got the canvas. I have to put it back on the table. That was me practicing, just getting my straight lines, filling it, and understanding what works for me. Hope the sound is good because I'm not plugged up to any mics. And then I have some yarn. I don't have all colors, but I have all the colors I need to make this particular piece, which is going to be this magnet drawing of a pencil. So that's what it's going to be, but it's going to be a rug about the same size as that open gap over there. So I'm going to change into something a little bit more comfortable. Well, the shirt might be good, but some different pants. And we're going to start tracing this. I have to remember to flip the canvas. Listen, I watched enough YouTube videos. I'm like, I already know how to do all this stuff. I don't know how people go into this and don't watch YouTube. You have to already know what you're doing before you start doing it. Otherwise, you make so many mistakes. It's so many mistakes I'm not going to make because I've seen so many videos tell me, don't do this. Don't forget to do this. Flip the image. You know what I mean? Okay, so about to put my canvas back up. And it's a little dark. I'm trying to shoot during the day when it comes to Tufting, just because I feel like most of my recordings or my breakdowns are at night, and I just want the different vibe. Also, I like that blue daytime lighting. It's a little lower today because it's a rainy day, but I love that. Look at that blue one. I just love that look. I love a gray sky, but today is too gray for this type of shooting. But I'm gonna turn this back off. I know I'm a little dark. I'm gonna try to brighten it up. But anyway, let's put this thing back up. And then let's get the projector going. Okay, so done the sketching part. Oh, there, okay, you see how it's sketched out. That was a little bit harder than I expected, just because like if you move it, the lines move. This thing is rickety, so me walking across the floor. But when I started doing more sketchy, like even though it's rougher, it was more comfortable for me because that's just easier to work with. Also, I know you're not going to see these lines anyway, so I think I was being too neat in the beginning, and I'm just like, wait, the reason why it's like that is because no one's going to ever see this. On the other side is going to be this stuff, and on the other side, you're going to have a backing. You're never going to see this, and if they pull it off and see it, that's a part of the process. So once I realized that mindset, that's when I started to get a little bit more wonkety donkety. This thing's sliding. Look at that. Is it falling? It's moving. Anyway, so now I'm gonna start toughing. That transition. Okay, let's say that better. That transition was not. I gotta try again. got the gun ready. Um, I know I'm gonna have to change it soon because, as you can see, maybe there's a little bit left on this side. So as soon as this one finishes out, I'm gonna add another one and have to put it back in again. And as you can see, I did a lot of practicing, but I really don't want anything to go to waste. So even on my practice side, on the good side, we're gonna have a design, and it's ready to go. I'm nervous, even though I get it, but I'm nervous. So I don't really need to mark it up, only because I kind of know what everything is because I drew it. So it's a little bit easier. I think if this was someone else's image, I would really be marking it up a little bit more. But I know this is white, this is black, this is gray, white. Ooh, I missed a line here. That's supposed to be white, green, black, white. This is the orange, the yellow, the bright yellow, the beige, the gray, light pink, pink, white, right? So I pretty much know it, but let me fix that. My heat is on. We're gonna turn that off because I don't know if you can hear me as well as I want, and I'm hot. So, it's my design, so there's no right or wrong to it. I'm just gonna go here. I think that's the privilege of being able to draw, because I could just go in and say, you know what? I gotta fix that. Boom. I don't have to worry about the projector or estimating because I drew it. All right, let's do a time lapse. I was supposed to come in see, this is how transitions don't work for me. Okay. Okay, gonna take a little break because I didn't eat yet and I'm hungry. So I'm gonna get something to eat. It's going good. It's going good. I got into color, so it's going good. I can tell once it's all in there and ready to go to be shaved, that's when it's really gonna be boom, boom. So almost done. Got a few colors to do. Then I can glue it and then we'll get into the shaving. So we'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back from my half lunch, half dinner / whatever that was. So I'm already loving it. This is truly a trust the process type of artwork. I'm realizing you really got to trust the process, because when you look on this side, it's oh, it's not really coming together. And you look on this side, but as you start to do it, you're like, I see how it works. So, and even after this is all done, shaving the rug is really what's gonna give me the defined shape that I really, really want. So I'm very excited about it. So let's just do a full time lapse and let's get the tufting done. So I usually like a mood when I'm in my apartment, like a candle, a little lit, but I can't see nothing. So we have to turn the lights on. That's the only way you wrong color. Then you excited and put the wrong dang on color in the wrong spot. See, mistakes gotta happen. Good thing is, I did these pretty neatly, which means the holes are pretty good. Shockingly, I did it neatly. I knew it was going too good. I'm like, it's going too good, because it's in the wrong dang on spot. All right, let me go on ahead and Let me go ahead and take this stuff out. Okay, I have like 1 minute left before I run out of juice. Not battery, but whatever. So I'm done the main part here. And I think I can glue it tonight. And then within 4 hours, it'd be tacky enough to cut it out and cut the edges over. So then tomorrow night, I can put not the backing. We can shave it and then we can do the backing. So I'll see you then. Okay, so as you know and can see, I've finished gluing the back. Much easier than I expected, but if you just have to be, my floors I'm not, I don't have any things to put down. I should get some so I can be less careful. But as long as you're careful, just slowly pay attention, it won't get too messy. I was told a lot, if you just have a little fan, if you don't want to wait the full 24 hours for the glue to dry, go ahead and add a fan. So what I'm not going to do is wait for it to dry completely and then cut it out and then have to use hot glue later on because ain't nobody got time for that. So what I'm going to do, which I saw people doing I like, is let it get tacky enough. So I'm going to check every 2 hours and just see. So maybe within the next 4 hours. At that point, it'll be like just enough to be tacky, cut it out, and just fold it upon itself as opposed to wait until it's dry and having to use hot glue. Even though I like hot glue, but I don't feel like going through all that. So we're going to let it dry, and then we'll cut it out. Okay, so it's only been an hour. I set a time for 2 hours, and actually, with the fan being so close, it's not dry, of course, but it's already more dry than I wanted it to be to do this fold. So now I know kind of like, I think I'll be able to do it. So we're going to try now, cutting it out and just folding it over instead of having to use hot glue. But I think a half an hour is more than enough time to cut it out. So let's do that. So I'm actually gonna use, so this glue is actually for the backing glue, but I'm seeing because I let it dry a little too much, it's areas that's kind of popping up, and it probably doesn't matter so much, but I just want to just give it a little bit of a, kind of smells good. Actually, all this stuff, they said this glue stinks. It don't really stink to me. I mean, it has a chemical smell, but it doesn't stink to me. But I like the chemical smells, so that doesn't really explain anything. So, but I think that's good. Next time, I just need to let it not dry so much and and I think that's good enough. Yep. Okay, so I don't know if gloves are the best or not. So we got it all edged out on the sides, and now that's the front. And I think once we shave it, it's really gonna pop. I can see it now. So now we let it really dry. So I am gonna put the fan up again and just let it go until tomorrow night. I probably if this was like a free day, I'd probably do it to the afternoon because I think it would be dry by then. But I won't be back until tomorrow night. So tomorrow night, oh wait, I don't know. If my clippers come tomorrow, so it might be Sunday. So if my clippers come tomorrow when I'm not here, then when I get back tonight, I'll shave it. If not, then the next day. So see you soon. Okay, it's the next morning. Oh, that's super bright. Not the next morning, a few mornings later, because I wanted to wait until this was officially dried. I was waiting for my clippers to come, which they actually came last night. But I really want to record these, especially when I'm talking during the day. So also, I just like the lighting when I'm recording during the day in regards to this. So I am excited to shave. I'm ready to shave. I'm nervous. I'm anxious about it, but I'm excited. So everything so far has been pretty smooth. I mean, there's been some hiccups and learning curves and stuff, but I can tell they're minor learning curves. And this is my last. I have two more learning curves: the shaving and the backing. The backing I don't think it's going to be too difficult, but the shaving I'm a little afraid about. So we're going to see. I don't know if I'm going to use the guard or not. I guess I should use it since I have it and just test it out, see how it feels with it, see how it feels without it. And that's it. Let's get started. Okay, so I just shaved it, and it does look way better. Um, Shaving might have been the most fun, but the most difficult. So I'm glad I like it because I'm gonna need to practice. But it's not bad. We'll do some shots of it close up. I'm gonna try to vacuum it with my vacuum here so that I can kind of get all the dust. The most messy part is the shaving. It's everywhere, which is a lot for me. But yeah, so anyway, let's vacuum. Okay, so shaving is done, vacuuming is done. So now what I'm gonna do is try to put the backing on. This is the last step. And then we gotta rock. So I am done. I really enjoy this process of making a rug. I think for my first rug, I think I did all right now. I think I did all right for my first rug. I don't know if that's the thumbnail or not, but I definitely love it. It's super soft. My favorite part is the tufting. The shaving is fun. It's just a lot you have to do. What else was a fun part? My least favorite might be the tracing because it's not as easy as I thought it would be. And this is always fun. This thing here, this little spinny thing. Love that. That thing is, I could do that for hours. And that's really about it. So if you want a custom rug, go down to jcutt.com and get my email, or my email should be in the description, info.jcuttproductions.com, and send me an email saying, hey, I want a rug of my logo, a rug of my dog, a rug of my grandma, whatever. And I'll price you out, all right? And stay tuned for so much more good stuff to come. All right, that's it. I don't know what else you want from me, what are you doing? I know you're not about to leave. It's mad buttons down there. You ain't pushed on one of them. You better subscribe to my channel. See you soon.